storied house has seen some of the game's greats. Boz, Bradford, Peterson, and Stoops. Welcome, everyone, to Norman, Oklahoma, and the Palace on the Prairie, home to the Oklahoma Sooners. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the LSU Tigers. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Sooners offense will get the first swing of the game. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates. And while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Running back searching for a hole. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Sooners send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Tigers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And we'll get a quick look at one of the early leaders for the Heisman. Winning the award as a running back certainly demands something beyond the normal. He's going to have to put together a stellar season, David.
No, he will. And listen, it's hard for running backs to get this award. Now, it is a quarterback award, but recent years, Ashton Jeanty, you saw him there. But you got to be the catalyst. You got to be the straw that stirs the drink. You got to put up huge numbers. So far, Palmer, he's been a catalyst. He's been great. He's just going to have to keep it going.
And his numbers are pretty good now. I think they have a chance to get even better. When you look at the schedule moving ahead, they're going to have to force-feed him the football. He's going to have to play big in those games if they're going to keep winning. So keep an eye on this guy as a Heisman favorite because he's got that kind of ability.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Got him downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Tigers are on the move. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands. It's Clemens. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry up. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, running back gets the give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. Off play action. Grab over the middle. It's Clemens. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
And the Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it behind the line, it's Clemens. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Sooners line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. On target. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Here's a heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Cornelius. This one's complete. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flips it out in the flat. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe of the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Snagged out of the air, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle, it's Wiggins. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 4th down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Turning it on! Smashes through the tackle. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. And the Tigers aren't threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tiger. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
He'll start the return inside the spot. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Gets it out quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Scrambling away. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. And the Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Looking to throw. It's Cornelius. Gets it to him on the screen. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. It's caught. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the ground with the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point. And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the field.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Sooners decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Breaks into the open. He's now up to 95 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Shows him the stiff arm. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Plows through the defense. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Makes the grab. It's Lincoln. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. To throw, it's Cornelius. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Knocked down for the tackle.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be king in 2, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. A long way to go on 4th and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Big guy smells it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? You see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fellow, especially down in the red zone area. This is a guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, they're after him. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. The kick is on its way. Secures it at the 30. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The run from the shotgun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and an array of possibilities here. Back to pass, it's Cornelius. Now improvising. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. He uncorks a bullet to the right.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Burgess. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get 1st downs. They throw the football and get 1st downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football and getting 1st downs. They are so hard to defend.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. I think we're about to find out if he's bold or reckless. Going for it, 4th and long from their own 41. It's complete. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Off the play fake on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll try the right side. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Back to throw, it's Cornelius. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Now setting up shop in the red zone. They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Takes the easy completion. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. Had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Got his man downfield. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the run, it's Burgess. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Cornelius. He made the catch past the... Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Looking to convert, LSU comes to the line on 4th. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Going to try to get it himself.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Off the play fake. Got a man. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And the Sooners line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sooners!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the point after is good. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the shotgun, the inside give. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The give to the single back. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
LSU will get a 1st down.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole. Pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north-south and get that 1st down. Nice job.
And the Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. The defense better do something about it.
Here he comes from inside, and the ball's free deep in his own territory. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Burgess. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for room. It's Burgess. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Sooners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Sooners, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game. The defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
This one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.